Gage, thanks for joining us and congratulations. If you
Thank
have
you.
any questions for Gage, please use the raise your hand function. We'll give it a second to populate.
Recording in progress.
First, we'll go to Ed Encina.
Hey Gage, how's it going? Congratulations, man.
Thank you very much.
Hey, I wonder if you could just kind of take us back a little bit about where you feel that you've come in the past year. This time last year, you came back on a two-way deal to kind of, make good on showing that you could be an NHL player, and obviously you did that this year. I mean, what's been the biggest difference if you say you sitting here right now with a two-year deal in hand versus maybe where you were a year ago?
I think a lot of it's just kind of the work ethic and, the stuff I've done this summer and the stuff I'm kind of been doing through the season, whether I was with Syracuse or up in Tampa kind of after practices. But a lot of it's just my confidence and just kind of having, the resiliency to know that I can make plays at that level and I can help the team contribute offensively or defensively or whatever it is. So, yeah, I'd definitely say the confidence builder has been the biggest stride for me.
Yeah, Andre, go ahead.
Sorry, I was muted. Congrats on the new deal. I wanted to ask you, at the end of the season, Julian was kind of talking about how impressed they were with your development from Syracuse to Tampa. And I wanted to ask you maybe kind of what you feel like you learned in Syracuse and how that helped you down the stretch here.
Yeah, I think I just learned kind of, how to be a pro every day, just watching a lot of those guys doing a lot of extra work after practices, whether it's kind of, you're shooting, you're doing your power skating or it's kind of taking care of your body. And obviously when you're up here in Tampa, the facilities and the staff there are second to none. I'd say definitely one of the best in the league, if not the best at helping you get what you need. So at the end of the day, it's kind of just on yourself to take advantage of all those resources. And hopefully I can keep striding and keep doing that here for the next 2 years.
Gabby Shirley, go ahead.
Hi, Gage. Congrats. We're so happy.
Thanks,
I
Gab.
just wanted to know, I mean, from your perspective, why did you want to continue to be a member of this organization?
I mean, just it's one of the best organizations in the NHL. The guys here from management to the coaching staff, what they've done in the past is unbelievable. And, playing with a bunch of first ballot Hall of Famers and a bunch of other guys that have been in this league a long time and know the game so well, to be able to learn through them kind of just in the day-to-day process and just how well they kind of treat everybody. If you've been in the NHL for 15 years or 40 games or whatever it is. So they're unbelievable. And, I think we have a really good chance at doing some damage this year. Last year, I think we obviously injuries can't really have an excuse for that. But when we're fully healthy and we're playing our best hockey, we're a pretty dangerous team. So I think there's a lot of guys on the team that want to get back to that pedestal this year.
Gabby, do you have a follow-up?
Yep. Gage, we've obviously been fortunate enough to just watch your progression, everything from NHL debut, first goal, you playing back at home for the first time. And obviously, your family has been along the entire way as well. You are very close to them. Can I hear how they have reacted to all this? And then finally, the big signing.
Yeah, they were pretty stoked. I think my mom and dad were in tears, and obviously my sister was super happy, and her husband was probably texting me every single day. When is it going to get done? When is it going to get done? So, yeah, definitely a lot of relief. They obviously love Tampa, and all we've ever kind of known is Tampa and Syracuse and the way the development staff is and everybody in that organization. So, yeah, it really means a lot to sign this deal with them, and hopefully I can just keep growing as a player and kind of as a person in Tampa.
Ed Encina, go ahead.
Gage, your sister probably wasn't the only one who was concerned about asking every moment about your signing here. How did it go? How was the process and how did it go? I mean, did Julian come to you, you and your people right away and say, listen, we want to get this done, right away? Or, how was kind of the process of of you signing and signing today?
Yeah, he did an unbelievable job. He came to us kind of after the season, then we took some time and he came to us again. And, just the whole way he kind of went at it was obviously first class with everything he does. So, yeah, we're super excited to get it done and for it to be announced. And, yeah, super excited to get back down to Tampa.
Ben Pierce, go ahead.
Gage, congrats, man. Just you talked a lot this year about guys like Kucherov and Point that were willing to kind of lend a hand and teach you about different things on the ice, off the ice. Is there one guy in particular that you think really helped you grow? And I'm just curious what your teammates had to say when they found out this was all going down today.
Yeah, I think the biggest guy that kind of helped me just grow with my confidence and my game is definitely Nick Paul. I mean, he's kind of been like a little bit of an older brother vibes to me and Geeks there. So yeah, he's been unbelievable, whether it's just like, going for dinner or talking about the game or not getting too high or too low on the bench if something good happens or you mess up, and just kind of trusting your ability. So he was probably the biggest. And I've been told a lot of the boys, so I think I'm getting some text right now. So yeah, they're pretty fired up, and I'm excited to see them there in a couple of weeks.
Jim Conlon from Ireland.
Hi, Gage. Gage, coming off an impressive season last year, you spoke about your ability to make plays. 12 assists last year. Do you see that as a key component of your game, your playmaking ability? Is that a key strength of yours?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's kind of, I've been kind of labeled as a playmaker, kind of growing up and through the ranks, whether it was in juniors or the A, and now hopefully kind of in the NHL. So hopefully, we have a ton of great playmakers on our team. So hopefully I can kind of add to that. I definitely want to shoot the puck a little bit more this year and be more of a dual threat, because I think just helps our team, and it makes good players a lot better if they can have that double threat to them. But I'd still say playmaking is probably my best ability.
We have no further questions. Thanks, Gage, and thanks everyone for joining us today.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Gage.
Congrats,
See you in Tampa,
Gage.
Gage.
Thank you.